he came there and started acting really fruity and really weird.
Bro, me and Cardi had to cut off Sneako. I'm not gonna lie.
Lil DJ Live, you are a cornball, bro.
Yo, Lil DJ Live, how does it feel to be banned for a week, nigga?
Today we're gonna be reacting to this insane Andrew Tate Sneako situation, whatever it is. Let's just get into it. Sneako's secret was just exposed.
Alright, it now appears that Sneako and his Tate are now beefing. I do want to say, Sneako used to glaze the F out of Andrew Tate. It's almost as if he forgot who his real biological father was and just used Andrew Tate as his adopted dad. Apparently, Andrew Tate just came out with big news exposing Sneako. Neo on Twitter said Andrew Tate reveals why he and Kanye had to stop associating with Sneako.
Who said that Kanye was associating with Andrew Tate? Okay, what? How is bro just inserting himself in the same bracket as Kanye? Bro, me and Cardi had to cut off Sneako. I'm not gonna lie.
I quote, the two biggest idols in his life, me and Ye, both cut him off. The constant betrayal.
Why are you wearing an army ski mask? What are you doing? Like, actually.
Biggest idols in his life, me and Ye, both cut him off.
And you know that Sneako was glazing the hell out of Kanye and Andrew Tate at the same time. Once again, pause.
Two biggest idols in his life, both, when they spent time with him, had to cut him off. There's a common denominator, because the actions he undertakes, the snakery, the sneakiness, the constant betrayal.
I mean, his name is Sneako.
That's why he finds himself in the position he's in. Even the few friends he has left, he's constantly warring with, insulting, trying to make content about in a negative way. It's his problem, it's not our problem. But I think it says a lot that both Ye and I had to cut him off.
And you know,
I mean, like, this just shows, bro, you really can't be dependent upon other people. In both cases, let's say, which they don't. Kanye and Andrew Tate was dependent on Sneako. Boom, they just cut him off. Sneako was dependent on them. They cut him off. So it's like, you really can't be dependent on other people. Really have to just be able to make your own content and be self-sufficient in everything that you're doing. I'm not gonna lie.
I can only imagine how Sneako responded to this entire situation. He said, this clown ratted me out on the PBD podcast, the Paul Bet David podcast, I believe it's called.
Make an acronym for anything.
Has been spiraling since. Manosphere hates him for apologizing over a song. Muslims don't respect him for siding with Tommy Robinson, the Epstein. I can't say that word, but it starts with a pro. And
I have no idea what this dude's talking about. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch Sneako. I really don't watch any of these people.
white nationalists despise the mulatto pimp. Now he's a Sneako clipper. Basically, Sneako's insinuating that he's using his name for clout. And in the comment section, oh my god, someone said, look at me, I'm the top G now with this I think it's photoshopped photo of Sneako. Is this real or not? I don't know, man. I wouldn't be, listen, be honest, Sneako used to be a model, right? So he was into all this extra sparkly, bedazzled, zesty affairs. Another person commented below saying, you guys did the meme with Sneako and Andrew Tate fighting. Two parts fighting, they say. Okay. Another person said, Sneako, you literally made your brand following Tate's advice. Now you're going to backstab him and pretty much anyone else, including Nick. Now you're going against him because he, quote unquote, ratted you out. Bruh, you're not a tough street/prison person. The term ratted me does not apply here. Another person said, well, at least Sneako got a month worth of content out of Ye, while Andrew Tate is too much of a P word to drop his podcast with him. And I guess they're referring to this this video right here where Sneako was seen collaborating on Kanye's new album.
All of a sudden, everybody wants to have 9 bitches on their album. It's like, literally, now 9 bitches on Bully. Why do you want to listen to underground artists? You're not different because you listen to underground artists. Now he's on Bully, and he's mainstream. Borderline.
Apparently it was removed though, but here he was doing his thing. Here it is.
And yeah, I see all the lights, and damn, she fine. She want all the time, all my time. Goodbye.
Well,
Okay. On honestly, it's not horrible. A little bit of auto tune.
Stop that. People in the comment section are now saying, sounds like an effing retard at that. Kanye really gave him the 15 minutes of fame and then took back 14 of them. I just gotta say, I mean, it didn't sound that bad, let's be honest. It was audible, it was bearable, you know, I could listen to it, you know, without potentially getting a headache. Another person said, N-word's a leech, and Kanye knows to get his grifter ass away from his shit. Here we have this one clip that says, Nick Fuentes says Kanye West hates Sneako for this reason here.
I always like when
Bully dude wearing a ski mask. Come on.
Sneako talks about how like Kanye like chewed him out, like kicked him off the team.
Ye hates him.
Dude, because
he's like an AI language model,
Yeah,
in the sense that like it's not actually conscious or
Yeah.
thinking. It's just like predicting what sounds the most correct based on like approval or disapproval. You know?
exactly.
Wait a minute, did they just call this man a bot? They're calling Sneako a digital bot. And the crazy thing about all this is that it was not too long ago where Andrew Tate actually suggested that Sneako's gay. And
He came there and started acting really fruity and really weird.
What are you gonna say? You're gonna call me gay? That's what you got? That's the big reveal? Years of threatening to end my careers, you're gonna call me gay? Have you ever looked at a person of the same sex and felt attracted in a sexual way? I'm gonna say, chat, we're being honest? We're being honest. It's happened.
hey,
Who knows, this whole situation is cooked. Andrew Tate and Kanye have disowned Sneako, but that whole entire side of streaming is a little bit corny, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next video on this channel. Bye, Gwen.